Looking for a meaningful Mother's Day gift that's beautiful, affordable, and actually easy to make? In today's lesson, I'm going to show you how to turn simple tissue paper into a colorful collage that you can turn into a handmade picture frame or a bookmark, perfect for a one-of-a-kind gift. Let's get started with assembling the collage, and then we'll create something special. As you're working, think about who you're making this for and what colors or designs they would love. That's what makes homemade gifts like this feel really personal. So what is a collage? A collage is an art technique in which visual elements are assembled to create a cohesive work of art. Now let's get to work. For the tissue paper collage project, you will need cardboard cut to any size. I purchased tissue paper from Michael's craft store. You will also need scissors, a sponge brush, white glue, and a paper towel to keep your hands clean. Begin by gathering individual sheets of the colors you have chosen to use. Cut the sheets into rectangles so you can rip the paper into smaller pieces. I rip enough pieces to cover the entire cardboard, so I won't have to stop and rip more later. Cover the entire piece of cardboard with white glue. Make sure to cover the sides and the corners. Beginning at the top corner, place the ripped tissue paper pieces on the wet glue. Press down to make sure the tissue paper is secured to the board. Choose the next color and place that on the cardboard. Slightly overlap the first piece of tissue paper. Make sure you add glue underneath the area where the two pieces of paper overlap so that no loose pieces are sticking up. This allows for some awesome color mixes because most tissue paper becomes translucent when wet. Continue to add tissue paper pieces of different colors next to each other so that each piece stands out. Notice that overlapping adds variety in both color and shape. We are on our way to an interesting composition. When you finish, pick up the project to make sure it does not stick to the table when it dries. Use this opportunity to glue down the pieces of paper that went over the edges of the board. You can simply fold them over if the tissue paper is still wet, or you can add additional glue to make sure they remain completely folded under. To finish your project, apply glue across the entire top surface to secure the tissue and achieve a glossy finish. Be sure to cover any dry areas you may have missed. Your tissue paper collage is complete. Now here's something extra. You can upcycle a photo frame. You will need a photo frame with a mat board. I purchased my frame from the Dollar Tree discount store. Open the frame backing and remove the mat and board located inside. You will decorate the mat, but the other items you can place to the side. You will return these items to the frame, so do not throw them away. Use the sponge brush. Cover the entire mat with white glue. Once completely covered, begin adding the torn pieces of tissue paper. Don't forget to overlap those pieces. Turn the frame over and glue down the pieces of tissue paper that hang over the sides of the frame. Make sure they are glued down because you want the mat board to fit back into the photo frame. Finally, apply glue across the entire top surface to secure the tissue and achieve that glossy finish. When the glue has dried, replace the decorated mat and all the contents that were inside of the frame. Make a decorative bookmark or a postcard. You will need the same supplies you used to make the tissue paper collage, along with an additional piece of colored cardboard cut into a roughly 2 by 6 inch long strip, ribbon, and a hole puncher or sharp tool to make a hole. Find a piece of colored cardboard that will enhance the colors of the tissue paper collage. You will have to cut one side of your tissue paper collage project, but you can always use the other half as a beautiful background for a postcard or another work of art. Apply glue to the back of the tissue paper collage strip. Use the sponge brush to spread the glue over the entire surface. Make sure to cover those edges. Center the collage strip over the orange cardboard and glue it down. Use the hole puncher or a sharp tool to punch a hole in the top center of the bookmark. Thread the ribbon through the hole. Secure it with a knot or a bow, then cut the extra ribbon. And there you have it, an easy, meaningful gift you can make with just a few simple materials. Imagine adding a favorite photo to your frame or pairing your bookmark with a handwritten note. Those small touches are what make a gift truly special. If you try this project, I'd love to know, who are you making it for? And if you'd like to learn more about color, collages, and artists that use the collage technique, watch the full lesson, How to Make a Tissue Paper Collage. Just click on the link below. If you enjoy creative projects like this, join my email list to get a free nature-inspired art activity you can use at home or in the classroom.